Hello, welcome to my channel. I am the Silver Wheel Witch. Today I am doing another book haul video. The theme this month is Celtic spirituality and Celtic shamanism. I also lately have been on a used book kick, so I have been researching the back bibliography of books that I have and looking for books that may have been around a little while that are applicable to my craft and my practice and my interests, and Celtic spirituality and shamanism are definitely among those. So the books I have today are all used. Luckily I was able to get them in a pretty good, decent shape for most of them. I am not affiliated in any way, but I have been using thrift books, and I will say that I have not really had a hard time finding the books I'm looking for on there, but sometimes the quality of the, let's say, from good to very good or like new has been pretty inconsistent. That said, the books I've been getting there have not been absolutely horrible or anything like that, any kind of bad condition. They're just not always as good a condition as I would hope. But anyways, with that, the first book I have today is the Encyclopedia of Celtic Wisdom, a Celtic Shaman's Source Book by Caitlin Matthews and John Matthews. And it is published by Element Books, I believe. And it's a very hefty book, very thick. I'm very excited to dive into this one. I've heard a lot of really good input about this book, and it's right up my alley, and I just really can't wait to dive into it. But honestly, it will probably be a couple months before I dig into this one because it is so thick, and I am a bit of a slow reader, and I'm already reading a couple other large books at this time. Also, if anyone is interested in what I'm currently reading, I do usually keep my Goodreads updated, and that link is down in the description below if you want to follow me there. With that, let's go ahead and take a look inside this book and see what it has. So it was published in 1994 by Element Books Limited, and it is, looks like the first edition, first publishing. I'll give you guys a close-up of the contents so you can see what is inside. It looks fantastic. I really can't wait to read this one. Okay. And let's see, I'll give you guys a little bit of a flip through and kind of get an idea what it looks like inside. Got some resources in the back here. Looks like it's also got an index. That's always nice. And looks like it does have a bibliography as well. And what is this back here? Oh, it looks like it has some notes on the chapters. Very nice. So like I said, this is looking like a fantastic book. I can't wait to read it. If you've read this book, please let me know down in the comments. What do you think? I would love to know. Okay, the next book on my list is Advanced Celtic Shamanism by DJ Conway. I was actually quite excited to see this book because I personally like DJ Conway's books, but I was a little disappointed when I flipped through it. I think that the title is a little misleading. It looks like it is probably a really great book, but should have been named something more like Celtic Shamanism 101 or Beginner's Celtic Shamanism, something along those lines. It is published by Conway. Go back of the book. So the thing is that where I'm at in my practice, I really feel that I'm more of an intermediate place, and that's just based off of my own personal experiences and practices and the different types of books and material I've read. And this book, to me, when I flipped through it, looked like a lot of beginner information. So with that, it is probably a good book. I like her books, but it is probably more of a beginner than an advanced book. So let's see, this version is copyright 2000, the Crossing Press, and it looks like this is the first printing version from 2000. She's got a little blurb in the front. I'll show you that. And the contents. Oops. So you can see what we've got inside here. Looks like there's another page. Oops, there we go. Just got a nice long forward. Well, half a page. And she goes into the introduction. So with that, I'll go ahead and flip through, and maybe you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's just looks more like a beginner book to me. She's got some information on plants, correspondence, aromatherapy correspondences, the seasons. We've got the OM here as well. So again, a lot of stuff that I'm used to seeing, you know, all the time through other books. Not a lot of new, though I haven't read it yet, so, you know, maybe there's some nuggets of really good information in here. If it's a really good read, when I do read it, I will definitely do a flip through book review and let you guys know a little bit more detail about it. Some information on deities, so a lot of correspondences. Let's see what she's got in the back. So that looks like maybe some keywords. Oops, sorry about that. Fairy kith and kin, who they are, and then it goes straight into some resources for bibliography and index. So I'm sure this will be a nice read. If you've read it, please let me know. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on it. I do like DJ Conway, so I'm hoping it's, you know, at least a good beginner Celtic Shamanism book that can be recommended. I'll let you guys know what I find out. All right, and the last book I have today is another one that I am really excited about reading. I'll definitely be reading this one this month. It is The Mist-Filled Path, Celtic Wisdom for Exiles, Wanderers, and Seekers by Frank McGowan, and the foreword is by Tom Cowan. This looks like a fantastic book. A little bummed the cover was torn. It was supposed to be a like new version, but you know, I can fix that, I guess. And it is used, so it's got a sticker on there that I couldn't quite get off. And let me show you the back. And the publisher on this one is New World Library. Let's see what we've got. It was copyright 2002. this is first printing, first edition, 2002. And I'll go ahead and show you the contents. Again, this book I cannot wait to read. I will definitely be reading this one this month. Well, following this month, I guess, in the month of June. So that's the end of May. But this book just looks like it's got a lot of really great topics in it. And as I was kind of flipping through it, it kind of looked like maybe it was in a story format. I'm not really sure. But it's got good reviews. So can't wait to see how it goes. This one's a lot more in line, it looks like, with Celtic spirituality. Looks like it's got bits of shamanism in there as well. These two kind of go hand in hand. Okay, and looks like he's got a glossary in the back, which is nice. I like when they add glossaries and a list of resources, as well as an index. So doesn't look like it's got a bibliography, just the resources perhaps. And it does have an index, which is nice. As I always say, I do enjoy indexes more so in any book that you're going to be learning from or using as a reference book. They come, in those cases, the indexes come in handy. And some bit about the author. I'll go ahead and give you guys a close-up of that. And that's it. So that is the Mist-Filled Path, Celtic Wisdom for Exiles, Wanderers, and Seekers by Frank McGowan. And along with DJ Conway, Advanced Celtic Shamanism, and Encyclopedia of Celtic Wisdom, a Celtic Shaman's source book. These all look like fantastic books. Please let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next month.